We never think twice before indulging in a chocolate bar or down all our sorrows in rich bonbons. It's like an inexplicable instinct that makes you crave chocolate more than any other food. Critical thinking never enters the scene on time, and we end up with chocolate in our mouths before our neurons even connect. But there are indeed some objective factors that explain why we love this food so much. So, if we look at the nutritional value of cacao bean, it looks like a complete and nutritious meal on its own. A cacao bean is made of 50% fat, that means cocoa butter, 30% carbohydrates, fiber and sugar, 10% proteins, 3% flavonoids and antioxidants, 2% minerals, iron, magnesium, potassium and zinc. If we also consider added ingredients like sugar, milk and cocoa butter, chocolate becomes a rich mix of fats and carbs. According to science, this combo is highly addictive. Ultra-processed foods that have artificially high levels of fat and refined carbohydrates are tools that people eat compulsively. Also, natural foods like beans, avocado, and nuts also contains this irresistible combo. It's food like chocolate, fries, and ice cream that we reach for when we are under stress or in need of an emotional pick-me-up. When you were a kid, have you ever been promised chocolate in exchange for good behavior? Or after the achievement of something important? Or as a prize for enduring unwanted situation? We may be carrying the same feelings into our adult life. I deserve it. It's what we declare in front of our chocolate treat after a long day of conference and meetings. Our parents gave chocolate a special, unique and almost elitized place in our daily lives as a children. We crave it, cried for it, made a whole scene about it, got excited because of it, started fusing thanks to it. Even if we don't realize it, these memories are engraved in our subconscious and we keep behaving according to them. Chocolate wasn't something we were given free access to. We either had to work for it or were forced to refrain from it. Perhaps this is why we find ourselves as adults indulging so much in it. Now we have the money, the time, and the tools to go buy chocolate anytime we want to. A unique sensorial experience. There are many foods around that involve all the five senses as much as chocolate does. The view of a beautiful shine and design, the necessary touch, the anticipated snap, the bouquet of aromas and the taste of 1,000 different flavors offer a complete sensorial experience. But this is not all. Chocolate is also a multi-textural journey. It starts as a solid block or a layer at room temperature, then softens in the mouth as the cacao butter melts, until it almost turns into a liquid and then finally disappears without leaving any trace. While other foods offer one steady consistency, chocolate inherently has a multi-textural journey ready to unfold second by second. When it includes added ingredients, chocolate brings an endless combination of crunchy, chewy, velvety, gritty, sticky, and smooth mouthfeels. And Do we even need to mention its infinite variety of flavors? These are just few of the factors that influence the taste of a simple dark chocolate bar. Cocoa variety, place of origin, harvest year, farming practices, fermentation, roasting profile, crunching times, aging practices. The flavors of chocolate are always unpredictable, contributing to our excitement and love for this food. There is a chocolate product for literally every taste. From the sweet tooth that love milk and white chocolate with inclusion to sour palates that can enjoy 80% cocoa percentage and savory ingredients. Nobody is left you. All sorts of dietary needs and demands are now met. Vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, kosher, nut-free. Why the wide choice between the most traditional, the trendiest, and the weirdest ingredients? I dare you to name another food that is as versatile as chocolate. You know? The low price tag associated to chocolate has also contributed to its popularity. When Milton Hershey managed to turn chocolate into mass-produced good in the 90s, chocolate lost its aura of exclusivity and prestige. Long gone were the times when only the Aztec emperors and the Spanish aristocrats could enjoy chocolate. Now, even the financial struggling classes could afford a piece of the food of the gods. There are many foods that might not be available in specific places, countries, and circumstances. Chocolate is omnipresent. Affordable bars, bonbons, or other creation can be found literally everywhere at any time. When we travel, we can find chocolate in the tiniest airports and at the most forgotten gas stations. In our daily lives, chocolate is involved in both formal and informal occasions. We always find chocolate of some sort wherever, whenever, however we want to. It would be difficult to be obsessed with a food that is costly, monotonous, and hard to find. Variety, clemency, and accessibility contribute to our daily love for chocolate. In conclusion, we love chocolate chemically, emotionally, sensorily, and practically. From childhood to adult life, we always find a reason to come back to this classic comfort food that offers itself an infinite variance that never tires out. So why the chocolate is so good and healthy for us? Because dopamine is released into your brain when you eat chocolate. It can actually lower your levels of stress. This is why people often crave chocolate in stressful situations or crave it when they are in need of comfort or reassurance. Clearly, emotions play some part in the cravings that you have. Just like people crave soup when they are sick. A reason why I crave chocolate is because I associate chocolate with a comfort food. If you eat is a mood booster when you're feeling down or when you need a spike into your blood sugar midday. Actually, chocolate contains some amounts of magnesium, a micronutrient that a lot of people, and women in particular, happen to be deficient in. Chocolate is not the top magnesium-rich food, but it is the only one in the list of top 10 foods that is known for its ability to produce dopamine in the brain. Other foods such as leafy greens, figs, avocado, and nuts have more magnesium, but chocolate is actually pretty high in nutrient, with about 176 milligram in 100 serving. This is data for dark chocolate top, above 60% cocoa, and dark chocolate is typically considered the healthier type of chocolate due to its lower amount of sugar per serving. So, we now have many answers to the question of why do we crave chocolate, and now we can understand why we always are so happy afterwards, which isn't necessarily a downside. Plus, with all these benefits, we can enjoy our chocolate without any guilt. Happy eating! See you soon!